Dear ladies and gentlemen, welcome again to your favorite channel, Yoleni TV. And as usual, I always give you a recap of the previous analysis. Ladies and gentlemen, in our previous analysis, we talked about how William Samoei Ruto is implementing one of the late President Moi's game plan, the divide and rule, in which I showcased and illustrated the way Moi used to handle the opposition. Now, in this analysis, I'd like us to take another angle of our analysis because there is light at the end of the tunnel. You know at the moment that most of the talk is about the Supreme Court, and most of the talk is about the possible outcome in that Supreme Court. Now, unfortunately, I won't be sharing with you some of those trending tweets, but I'd like us to go straight to Donald Kipkorir, a renowned city lawyer, and has always been supporting Azimio One Kenya Alliance. If you've been frequenting Twitter, then you must have seen that most of the postings that Donald Kipkorir posts are always in support of Azimio One Kenya Alliance presidential candidate RAILA Amolo Odinga. Now, ladies and gentlemen, before we delve into that analysis, please, if you're a first-time viewer, take a moment and subscribe to our channel. And if you're a regular viewer, also you can also subscribe. You can hit the notification bell so that anytime we upload a video, you will always become the first person to get notified. Now, ladies and gentlemen, let's go straight to Donald Kipkorir. I started by saying that he's a renowned city lawyer, a renowned city lawyer aligned to Azimio One Kenya Alliance presidential candidate. Now, there is a remark or a comment that Donald Kipkorir posted in one of the social plugins. And in that platform, Donald Kipkorir seems to have given RAILA Amolo Odinga hope in the looming court battle, the Supreme Court battle. Apparently, the only person who has filed a petition is one Juma. And I started by indicating a tweet from Ahmed Nasir, where Ahmed Nasir was categorically talking about a two-paged or a two-paragraph kind of petition. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this is what he said. Our Supreme Court has inherent jurisdiction to correct arithmetic errors without a substantive hearing. If Azimio seeks the prayer of correction of arithmetic errors and demonstrates beyond peradventure that Baba won, then Baba can be declared the president without fresh election. That is, ladies and gentlemen, the best case scenario of this kind of argument. What Donald Kipkorir is saying, that the courts, and I think what he has said aligns with what I said in my previous analysis, that the courts have a mandate to order a tally of those Form 34As, and the court has a mandate to say that those arithmetic errors, if they were done to inflate the votes of a particular candidate, then they should be removed from that candidate's numbers. The courts have that mandate. The courts have a mandate to call for a fresh election or call for a runoff in the event that the numbers do not please the 7 bench judges that will be chaired by Martha Koome. I said this in my previous analysis, and Donald Kipkorir has just confirmed whatever I said in our previous session. So this is what he says further. Fresh elections are only called if irregularities are proven. Correction of arithmetic error isn't an irregularity, but what is called a slip. These presidential elections will turn on mathematics, reconciliations of Kim kits, and votes declared, said Kipkorir. It was merely responding to those plans of Azimio to submit a case before the Supreme Court to challenge the just concluded election results. And mind you, they have until 22nd of this month to file the suit. So, what Donald Kipkorir has done in a nutshell is given Raila Amolo Odinga hope. Raila Amolo Odinga has been given hope by that realization, and by the fact that Donald Kipkorir is a lawyer, he must have done some research on that probability before making it known to the public that that is one of the ways that Raila Amolo Odinga can become the president. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you're watching this video and you haven't subscribed, please take a moment and subscribe. I was talking about Donald Kipkorir and the hope that he has given to Azimio and Kenya Alliance. Mind you, Azimio is going through a lot at the moment. You have noticed there has been a lot of decamping from Azimio to Kenya Kwanza. Most of these politicians, they always want to align themselves with presidents or presidential elects. Like if you saw the case of UDM is mostly composed of the Somali community. So they have to stay relevant, they have to stay in the current government. So perhaps they think that the government is going to be formed by William Samoei Ruto, so perhaps that's the reason why they have decamped. But the question that most Kenyans are asking themselves, and I in particular, I'm also asking myself, what if Raila Amolo Odinga becomes the president-elect as a result of the court's determination of the results? If the courts find that the arithmetic errors are enough to give Raila Amolo Odinga a win, because in the previous days when the tallying ongoing, there was some revelation that in Kiambu County, votes were inflated in favor of Kenya Kwanza. And I said that in my previous analysis. I'm not going to repeat that aspect, but the truth of the matter is the courts will have to play a major role. And the best case scenario has been shared by Donald Kipkorir, that Raila Amolo Odinga can still become the president, can be declared by the courts, even though we know that the mandate of that declaration rests with Chebukati. But in the event that the court decide that Chebukati is the one to announce, well, I don't know whether Chebukati will have to do that, because he made it public that he's not going to be part and parcel of the next presidential election. So if the courts call for another presidential election, the probability of the vice chair, Juliana Cherere, taking over is high. Ladies and gentlemen, what do you think is likely to happen should the courts decide that a fresh election is to be held and that Chebukati has been found to have been committed grave offense in this election, as far as electioneering malpractice, as far as election malpractice is concerned? So Chebukati will have to take an individual responsibility of the mess, and that is punishable by law. So ladies and gentlemen, I was merely trying to illustrate or showcase how Raila Amolo Odinga can be declared the president, and I think that has given hope to Raila Amolo Odinga's presidency. Now ladies and gentlemen, allow me to wind up there, but I'd like to encourage first-time viewers to subscribe to our channel, and if you're a regular viewer who's not subscribed, please take a moment and subscribe. And once again, I'd like to say, stay safe, stay blessed. Until we meet again, bye-bye.